My neighbor wanted to move. I was blocking the way. Sorry about that. Where was I? I'm lost. I don't know where I was now. I was talking about... Hello and welcome to the last two videos of the year. I'll do one for the heat pump for the December bill, and this one it's about the Model 3 that I bought from Tesla themselves in October. I bought the car with 40,000 miles on the clock, and I'll also tell you how much I paid for it at the end. Stick around. At the end of the video I'll tell you how much I paid for the car. So here we go. Right, I will start with the front. You've seen most of these videos anyway, so everyone knows what a Model 3 looks like. This one is the second gen, the one that was updated in 2021, where they've put a heat pump on this one and also double glazing on the front windows. Looking at everything, there's a sunshine. I don't know how the video is going to come out. There's sunshine coming through at the top end. I hope it won't interfere with the shots, but the car itself drives well enough. The good thing is, if you buy it from Tesla, you get a few goodies. Here are my goodies that way. So we have a Model Y also and a heat pump there. I'll do the video for the heat pump. So here is the car. The sunshine is at the top end. The winter sunshine, still cold, 9 degrees it was saying earlier on. And here is the car. So moving around the car, as you can see, the wheels, I had brand new tires put in by Tesla. As you can see, they still have these rubber bands inside. They were brand spanking new tires, and these were also replaced. They were brand new, so everything appears well. The wheels were all brand new. It has double glazing, as I said earlier on there. If you can see, there's double glazing there. And this one, it's either stupid or I'm very brave, it's got white interior. So it also has the white touch on there, Alcantara on the doors, like so. You've seen most videos anyway. The difference as well here, this one has got that opening there and wireless charging there. The white continues, unlike the wood on the black leather. We've got the black leather on in the Model Y. So at the back here, there is no double glazing for this one. And as you can see, when we say we're brave, my son uses this side, so you can see some dirt on there, but they are easy to clean. The boot itself, these, they have a tendency of misting, and they changed these. I took it back to Tesla. That's another goodie for going back to buying from Tesla. If you see something that you're not happy about, you take it back, they will change it for you. This also is the charging. I'm having issues. If you've watched my videos, I'm having issues with the charging port here. My port point itself is not compatible with the 3. It's compatible with the Y, but not the 3. They replaced this. Tesla did replace this for a brand new one, but I think it's too deep. It needs bringing up a bit. I will have a chat with them. I've got another appointment, a service appointment also. This is the rear. Everything looks fine. I have also tinted the rear windows. That's a tint done by, again, if you see, there's a video that I've done about this, a company in Peterborough called Eastfield Auto Parts. They did this for me. I believe it was £125. I don't know what happened there. They left a sticker on there, but otherwise it is all fine. The boot itself, this is a sedan. The Model 3 is a sedan. Everything is clean. There is cabrio there, and it's long going in there, really deep. I also bought this hook here for using your paper If you get your groceries, you can hang them here. So that's what I bought in this one. It's got power boot as well. Going to the sides, as I said, these were also replaced. They are brand new, so all is fine. The paint work, they did try their best to make sure that, you know, it was presentable. The car itself, if I'm sure you know now, I don't need to tell you about the Model 3 on the cameras that it has. It's got a camera there, it's got a camera there. I'll show you inside how they look, these cameras. The front, there is a front boot or front frunk, depending on how you want to call it. Going inside, again, the material there is quite good. I can't fault it. I think I can see some distaining there. Inside is as so. Deep storage points in there. Let me turn that off. Deep. And I also bought that for more storage, which you hide away, and any coins you put them there. My sunglasses are also, oh, they're in the other car. I also bought this brush to tidy up the tiny plastic issues that you might want to tidy up. There is also this extra, right, this is something that I bought, but I'll own up now, I have not used these extra USB-A and USB-C charging slot. I've only used it for the light. It gives you, there's a light that it has that shows also in there, so that's what I've used it for. You press that, it closes. I've also bought these cup holders there and an air freshener there. The cup holder itself is lovely and also has a small bin in there. This is for iPhone users, really, where you can hold your mobile phone, yeah, portrait this way, landscape that way. The steering, again, another goodie that I got from Tesla. This steering is brand spanking new, so they must have replaced it and put a brand new one. This also looks very, very tidy, looks new. I believe they replaced that. Cameras, interior, there is a camera in here. I don't know if you are aware, and I've bought a closure that you can close it and open it. There's a like so. So coming on to the entertainment system, I'm now 8 minutes in. You know everything about the Teslas, really. The interior itself, I'll show you in the service. In here, I'll just show you the camera previews. If I do that, you will then see me. There I am. So I've closed it so on this one. Then on here you can also say main camera. There you click on that, it shows you the front cameras. Wide angle, if you want to see more, it will show you like so. Narrow angle as well, it will show you like so. The left pillar, so this is where you can have a preview of your cameras. There is the heat pump. We'll talk about that in the next video. Taking this opportunity to ask you to subscribe and like this video and ask any questions you might have. You might have seen that there is a recall on the tire pressure monitoring system fault. I'll put a link to that from Sky. There is a recall. I think this is to do with an error in the software. I had this changed as well. One of the goodies is when you pick up a car from Tesla, let me come back to it. When you buy a car from Tesla themselves, this car comes with enhanced autopilot. So it allows you, they give you enhanced autopilot, which is a 3,600 add-on. If you don't buy an additional autopilot, enhanced autopilot, there's 3 of them. Autopilot, the normal one, enhanced autopilot, and the self-driving capabilities. We don't really use the self-driving capabilities in the UK. It's not really authorized yet. Not sure it will, to be honest with you. Enhanced, I've got a facility here that is salmon on the car. Again, I've done a video on the salmon on the other car that I had, the Lona from Tesla, but this car also has salmon. It's one of those I'm trying to find a good word. It's one of the things that you will only use once or twice. It's not really necessary. If you are in a car park that is tight, you can bring the car out itself or pack it back in. So it's one of those things you can use. I have yet to try the salmon when I'm standing far away to ask the car to come to me. I'm not brave enough to do that yet, but the car has it. That's the other goodie, that if you buy a car from Tesla, they will give that straight away from you, from the car. And it's a good to have, but not to pay $3,000 for it. So that's one of the good things about it. And everything else, the car itself, absolutely perfect. I've got a few issues like the tire monitoring system fault there that I took it back on, and also the suspension. There are some few noises that I want them to check, you know, to make sure that there is no suspension damage. They've already replaced some control arms already in the initial service request that I had for them. Excuse me, but the sound that I'm asking for them to sort out is still there. So if I go through a rough patch on the road, there's a boom sound that comes in the suspension. It must be to do with a ball joint or something. So the difficulties when you are talking to service personnel at Tesla is through the app, which is difficult. So this time around, I will try to explain the issues that I have, because they looked at everything, looked at my charging. My charging was not great, but they changed that housing because they said they found rust in it. And not only it's gone worse than what it was when I bought it. So I think they just need to pull it back up a bit more so that my charger, my pod point, can just go in nicely and it will click in and lock. So it's an issue about locking. I do have to work it. I don't want to be working it. I just want to put it in and it charges. You know, the other option was for me to get a Tesla charger, which I'm not really keen on spending money when I don't need to. So it's one of those things that I will request them to sort out and have a look. And the suspension, they said on the second request, they said they will see if it's under warranty or they will charge me. So I will hear from them. I did highlight that I bought the car in October. I raised these things on my last service request, and I don't believe they were fixed. So they shouldn't be charging me for it. So hopefully I can cross that line at the end. And I'm also taking it to a different service center. I took it to Northampton. I am taking it to Cambridge this time around, because the Cambridge depot is now open. A brand new one. Looks biggish, looks nice. You know, it's brand new. So hopefully they will be able to sort this out. And I'll also do a recording. I think I'll do a video recording to explain the sounds for them, so that they actually understand what I'm highlighting to them. Then they can hopefully fix these, and I'll post them on the video when I take the car on the 27th of January. I'm sorry, I'm going on a bit at the minute, and I will take the car for a test drive. Hopefully you might hear the sounds, but they are not that loud, so you might not hear the sound that I'm talking about. You know about the glass roof that Teslas have. Everything about the car, absolutely brilliant. Yes, it's got 40,000 on the clock, but it drives absolutely very, very well, and I am very happy with the car. We liked the white interior. Stupid of us, or brave of us with children, because it was different. Most gray silver cars, they look just bland. So I just wanted a different make on it, and I used their website. Every car that they have on their website is absolutely brilliant. There you can have a look at the car and see, you know, different cars and how much your budget is. You will be able to find a car in the region of 18, 19,000, 20,000. They are there. So it's, yes, electric cars are expensive, but if you can get a 3-year-old car for 18,000 or 20,000, that's not bad, because the savings are on how long you would have the car and also on your charging. We have saved a lot of money. I don't want to go on about it, but I've done this video already. We save more money on the travel, the diesel expenses. That's where the savings are, and how long you'll keep the car will also help. Everything is there. It's easy to find. Your recording are there. If you're on a car wash, you just press that button and the screen goes blank, and you don't have to worry about anything, and the auto wipers are taken off. Oh, talking about wipers, they are on this button here. There are the worst auto wipers you can ever find in any modern vehicle. Engineers at Tesla are very clever, but this has absolutely, destroyed their minds. Really, it's absolutely, they have struggled to manage the auto wipes. They are a nightmare. It's on auto now, but when you are driving along, it will just wipe. It's really one of those things that they can't get a handle on, and every Tesla driver, I think they know what I'm talking about. You can choose the lights here are always on auto. This is the other thing. There are tiny little things that you need to know about the car, that when you want fog lights, when you get to a foggy area, you think, oh, how do I turn on my fog lights? That's, yes, I'll come back to myself. Most of my viewers are middle-aged men, and I'll honestly say we know what we do. We do not read the manuals or anything like that. We tend to want to do the things ourselves. If we get stuck, we then look for the manual. But I'm stereotyping here. If you read the manual first, then good on you. But this is how you turn on your fog lights. So your lights will be on, automatic lights will be on. So you just click on the lights and the bar will come up here. There are your fog lights. You just press on there and your fog lights will come on. So you press on this side of the lights, this bar will come up, you press that, there are your fog lights. You turn them off, they come off like that. So it's a quick way of doing it. So everything is on the screen, as you can see. So we'll go back to the car, dynamic. I used to keep mine on chill, but I honestly say chill does not really save you much. It does not save you a lot of things. So again, it's one of those that you will learn your car and how you drive and what you want. So I'm on standard. The steering is on light and I'm on hold. I don't like it to creep. Charging is just the charging bits and how much I've used. This is when I went to rugby. It was too fast for me. I went to get a cup of coffee and the toilet. By the time I looked, it was already. And because Tesla superchargers, they charge you idling fees. I might as well charge, because I think the idling fees are 50p or something like that per minute. So I left it on charge way too long. I didn't need all that. Autopilot, that's where this is auto steer is in beta, and I've never used it. I don't like using it because it keeps on waving, and so I don't use it. The actual smart summon is there. This is where the enhanced autopilot is. You can change that. I've never touched it. I've only used the auto summon once. The locks, the cars. We've got 2 Teslas. Me and my wife, we both share the cars and we use our mobile phones as well. They are all there. The keys, we hardly use the keys, but they are for the doors on the house. Lights, again, they are still here. You can press the fog lights here instead of there. You can come in here and press rear fog lights there. So you've got different ways of moving around. Seats, there's a new software that came on. Right, I've had this car for about 3 months, and in that time I've had 3 software updates in this vehicle. So it's really handy for Tesla that they continue updating the car. We had the Mustang Mach-E and the Cupra Born. The Cupra Born was only updated once the first month or so that we had it. That's when it was updated. The Mach E, in the 3 years we had it, I think we had it auto update was done, I think 3 times in that time. So they are very good at changing things at Tesla. They got a lot of software changes and updates that they bring on, which is a good thing. Your car will always be up to date. It might be a 21 plate or a 2020 or 2019 plate. It will still be up to date as any other Tesla. How long that continues, we will see, and how long they keep on updating these cars, we will see. But this car, the battery is still valid, still on under warranty until 2029. So I still got another 5 years with the battery. So extended battery as it is. I've got my neighbor here. Here we are. So on the drive, I've now transferred to the mobile phone. You just press drive and we go. So the car drives fantastic. As I said, I had plenty goodies from Tesla. The rubber, the pedal rubbers as well, they are brand new from Tesla as well. And yeah, all is good, all is good, no problem. That's my neighbor. I don't know if you can hear the sounds that I was talking about. The car itself drives well. I've got no major issues with it, apart from those suspension issues that they are going to sort out for me. So I'll just take it to a quick car wash and have it washed. Feels good. Less noise because of the double glazing on this version, which is the 2nd generation. That's the first update that they did. And the heat pump also. Right, just to finish off on this video for my review, I promised to tell you how much I paid for this car. So I bought this car from Manchester, Tesla Manchester, and I paid 21,700. So the process itself, it's not hard, it's not easy. You pay your 200 deposit to Tesla and you deal with the finance. If you're doing a PCP, you deal with the finance. If you're paying cash, you pay cash, that's fine. But if you're dealing with their finance company, you might need to do a bit of nudging on both parties. They don't really talk to each other. One is selling, lovely to sell, happy to sell cars. The other one is happy to do your finance, but they don't really link that well. So do be prepared to just nudge both of them to say, yes, the finance has been approved, the vehicle is this one, the details are here, as they come along onto the app. So do prepare for that. So I paid 21,700 for this Model 3 from 2021 with 40,000 miles on the clock. Thank you for watching this review, and hopefully you'll pick up a few things from it, and hopefully you will enjoy and subscribe to the channel. I will see you next year in 2025. Hopefully it's a big year. I've got some accessories to talk about this vehicle that have been given by EV Base. So do follow the channel and subscribe to the channel. I'll give you those details. Thank you. Take care and see you. Bye.